please rise for the singing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. Before Mandy and I begin our opening remarks, I would like to alert everyone in attendance that there are 3 exits on the field in case of an emergency. The main gate to my left that everyone entered this evening, the gate behind the bleachers to my right, and on the opposite side of the field away from the bleachers to my right. Thank you. Good evening, Dr. Smith, members of the board, faculty, family and friends, and classmates. When we go off to college, we will certainly remember our closest friends, like the ones we saw the midnight premiere of the last Harry Potter movie with, and the ones who we ate lunch with every day. But the unique thing about our class is that I believe we will remember each other as a unit. As a unit, our class made up the largest team at the Pennington Relay for Life event in the Pennington School during our sophomore year. As a unit, we all raised and donated enough money to be able to afford the school's first off-site junior prom in a number of years. As a unit, we dominated the homecoming parade with for the first place float 2 years in a row. We're also there to help each other through tough times. When one of us suffers, we all suffer. But somehow, we manage to dust off each other's shoulders and keep moving forward hand in hand. We're there for each other. That is the class of 2013 way. If one of us falls down, I promise you will have about 300 hands reaching down to pick you back up. And I know that all of us want, more than anything in the world, for all of our classmates to be graduating with us today. We stop to remember those who are important to us in our lives, and we honor them. And the weeping cherry tree that was gifted to the school by our class symbolizes just that. A memory that not only honors our loved ones, but also grows with time. We would not be the incredible class that we are today without the help of some special people. We should give thanks for our families, our boo-boo fixers and advice givers. And we should thank our teachers and administrators for being there for us when we needed them and providing guidance when we needed it most. Lastly, we should thank each other. Thank you, fellow seniors, for bearing with each other during nervous breakdowns, for bringing each other milkshakes after stressful tests, and helping each other get through these harrowing but incredible 4 years. Not one day goes by when I don't thank my stars that I was given the opportunity to be the president for this class. Thank you for letting me be there for you for these past 4 years. I would also like to thank my fellow class officers, Mandy Lee, Will Cleveland, Louis Jin, Megan Hill, Sarah Ehrenberg, and Lauren Maida, for being my backbone and the best team of class officers possible. Now, as a unit, our class will all be joining hands and taking this huge step together, from the comforting surroundings of high school off to the unknown. Although it seems scary, I believe we will all be fine, because each one of you will always have your class of 2013 behind you, your family, your unit. You stay classy, Hopewell Valley. Thank you.
Esteemed classmates, friends, family members, teachers, administrators, and community leaders, my name is Mandy Lee, and it has been a privilege to serve as the class of 2013 Vice President for 4 years. But it has been an even greater honor to be voted by my classmates as most likely to save the world. For those who don't know me, I believe that a good cupcake can make anything better. But in all honesty, I'm a little nervous. It's going to take a whole lot of cupcakes to save the world. In all seriousness, today I would like to tell you about a student I met on a Hopewell school trip to Africa in 2010. It is to her whom I owe my passion for service. In one of Kenya's only schools for the blind, a girl named Margaret took my hand and walked with me. Her eyes were a startling, cloudy, pale blue against her dark skin. Margaret was severely sheltered at home. In fact, she learned survival skills in a class at the School for the Blind. Her parents peddled electronic parts and vegetables. Yet Margaret dreamed of university. She told me, "Being blind is a challenge, but it is one that is right for me." She saw it as God's way of showing her the strength she had. All people need a challenge, she said. She felt graced to be entrusted with such a big one. From more than 7,000 miles away, I say thank you to Margaret for her invincible spirit. That spirit inspired me to be the person I am today. But it doesn't take a trip to Africa to make a difference. Each and every student here has the potential to bring change. Already, we have big hearts. Already, we have filmmakers, business leaders, theater directors, world travelers, journalists, inventors, artists, and scientists. We have Nigel Bates. In just 4 years, we have packed bag lunches for the poor and planted seeds by the hundreds. We have constructed a beautiful memorial to our Vietnam veterans. We have served thousands of volunteer hours for the National Honor Society alone. And so much more with the little acts of compassion that happen every day. But seniors, we still have a lot of work to do. We have global issues to fight, big and small, near and far. Climate, finance, women, children, food, water, war, disease, corruption, and poverty. These issues are both timeless and uniquely modern to our generation. Mr. Ngweni, our beloved biology teacher from Kenya, once taught me a Swahili proverb. It reads, "Dalili ya mvua mawingu." It means, clouds are the sign of rain. Perhaps most of us would think of clouds and rain as bad omens. But personally, I hope that this class takes its place in the world as a big fat storm cloud. I hope we are the sign of rain, because in Kenya, rain is life. Let us be a storm for good. Let us shower the world with our love and talents. Let us bring the rain of change. And let's make it a downpour. Asante Sana, thank you very much.
Welcome, Dr. Smith, board members, community members, Mr. Dare, faculty, family, and friends, to the Hopewell Valley Central High School Class of 2013 graduation. I'd like to give a special welcome to all of our parents for being here tonight, and thank my own parents for their constant love and support throughout my life. I know all of us are happy and grateful to have finally made it to graduation day. Now, some of you may not be familiar with my face. Some of you who know me may be shocked that I'm up here making this speech. Some of my teachers may be scratching their heads thinking, what in the world is Liz Mintz going to say? To be honest, I'm kind of surprised myself I'm up here speaking this evening. You see, I'm not the class valedictorian or the salutatorian. I'm not the captain of the debate team, and I've never been the lead in the school play. And while I did play on my varsity basketball team for 3 years, I was never the captain. What I am is a proud member of the HVCHS class of 2013. And like most of you sitting here today at graduation, I've walked my own path to this moment. Don't get me wrong, I've had great times and made great memories here. But throughout it all, I've held on pretty tightly to who I am. And to be honest, it probably cost me here and there in terms of fitting in or getting the prize. But that has been just fine. Maybe even better than fine. As we prepare to graduate and leave the world of high school in a small community like Hopewell Valley, I have thought a lot about how much our lives will change. And I've thought a lot about what lesson will be most important to take with us as we leave this special place. There are always speeches at graduations about going out into the world and doing big things, great things, even things that will save the world. But there is also something to be said for taking the time to quietly do the little things that might not get noticed quite as much. Things that will be very important to a few people, but might not get you on the front page of the newspaper. I know that's what I've tried to do while I've been here at Central High School. One of the lessons that has greatly influenced my personal values has been with me my entire childhood. I first heard it when I was a brand new kindergarten student at Tollgate Grammar School. I remember sitting in the gymnasium at one of my first assemblies ever. My principal, Mr. Fitzpatrick, had just walked in and started the assembly with a very important story. Now, I'm not going to tell you the entire story because, frankly, I don't remember it. However, I do remember the gist of it. He told us about a little boy who was walking along a beach full of starfish that had washed up on the sand. The little boy was throwing the starfish into the ocean one by one, trying to save them. A man approached him on the beach and asked the little boy, "Why are you throwing them back? There are hundreds of starfish on the beach. You won't make a difference. You can't save them all." The little boy picked up a starfish, showed it to the man, and said, "You're right, I can't save them all, but it makes a difference to this one." So, my fellow graduates, I pass this story on with confidence that you will know how to make it affect your future. I'm not saying don't go out and cure cancer, write a best-selling novel, or become a celebrity. I hope some of you will do that. I'm just reminding you of how the little things become the big things in life. Just remember that somewhere along your road here in Hopewell Valley, someone did a little thing for you, and it absolutely made a difference in your life. Let's take this lesson and put it to great use in our futures, whether you're helping one person or thousands of people. Congratulations, class of 2013. We've made it, and now we can go out into the world and make a difference. Thank you.
Good to be loved. Good evening. While there have been many award ceremonies over the past few months to acknowledge the many achievements of our students, none have acknowledged our top 2 students. The medal presentation to the salutatorian and valedictorian are the only awards reserved for the graduation ceremony in recognition of their dedication to scholarship and the commitment to academic excellence. The two award recipients are two of Central High School's most well-rounded students. Aside from their work in the classroom as great students, they were extensively involved in extracurricular activities that range from theater and music to athletics. Recipients, please come forward as I announce your name. Congratulations to our salutatorian, Michaela Cavalli. Congratulations to our valedictorian, Nigel Bates.
Dr. Smith, board members, Mr. Dare, faculty, friends, family, and class of 2013. For 18 years, my mother has been telling me that I have to be valedictorian so that I may stand up on graduation day and speak for 5 minutes about whatever I damn well please. Well, Mom, the time has come at last. Your dream is fulfilled, and I'm going to spend my 5 minutes talking about why my favorite piece of punctuation is the semicolon. For as long as I can remember, the semicolon has been the forbidden fruit of the English classroom. Don't use it, the teachers admonished, because you don't know how to use it properly. Yet there it was, tantalizing me from the home row of the keyboard, inviting me to take a risk and maybe learn something in the process. An aura of mystique joined with the thrill of breaking the rules to produce unmatched intellectual ecstasy. I was captivated. But don't do it. You don't know how. I've been told that a lot in my life, within and outside of academics, and frankly, it's the worst reason I've ever heard to not do something. Back in middle school, during a unit on poetry, we were assigned to compose a free-form poem incorporating our weekly vocabulary list. Since the current focus of the unit was the sonnet, my natural question was, should we make the poem into a sonnet? The response, no, it's too difficult, and you're not advanced enough yet. I did it anyway, and I was proud of myself. It's not easy to cram the words pseudonym, edict, and malediction into 14-line iambic pentameter and still retain a shade of coherence. But more than that, I was proud of myself for breaking free of you don't know how and taking it upon myself to learn. If you haven't already, do this. It will change your life. Back to the topic at hand. The other reason why I am so fond of the semicolon is that, like me, it tries to do too many things at once. The semicolon stretches itself quite thin in its valiant attempt to serve the functions of both the comma and the period. I overwhelm myself in trying to serve as student, athlete, musician, volunteer, friend, and son. But this is a step that all of us at some point ought to take. Take on too many things at once. Take risks. Flounder. Fail. Only then will you discover the true limits of your capabilities, and only then will you achieve that beautiful, elusive balance we all seek. In a way, graduation represents a semicolon too. We have certainly expressed a complete thought in our first 18 years of life, but this sentence isn't ready for the finality of a period. The next chapter in our lives is intimately connected to the one we've just completed. I hope that we all will apply the lessons we've learned, cherish the friendships we've developed, and remember our roots as we move forward. So, class of 2013, let's go out and live our lives in semicolons. Not quite finished, and not quite yet begun. Thank you.
It's difficult to follow an explanation of a semicolon. As a mechanical engineer, with a math minor, I really didn't understand most of that. But on behalf of Mayor Anzano, Mayor Persicelli, Mayor Sandem, and the other Hopewell Valley municipal officials, I'd like to congratulate the class of 2013. Over the past week, I've been trying to recall speeches and advice that I received at my high school, college, and grad school graduations. And to be honest, while I clearly remember the better speakers, the message has faded over time. Therefore, my remarks will be short, to the point, and I hope to leave you with one idea that you can take forward today. But before I begin, I have a public service announcement for the senior young men of this class. There are dozens of water balloons and super soakers littering my yard right now. So I'm not sure what happened a couple Saturday nights ago, but if you're missing a super soaker or you're still in need of water balloons, feel free to stop by this weekend. To the parents, grandparents, family members, let me tell you something that you already know. This is an outstanding group of young men and women. Over the past few years, I've gotten to know many members of the class of 2013. I've witnessed smiles on the faces of senior citizens as members of this class taught during our Tech Time technology program. I've discussed difficult township issues with the Youth Advisory Board and been amazed at the depth of understanding and the insight that your sons and daughters have. I have witnessed the success and sometimes failure on the athletic fields, in the gyms, in the classrooms, and in the community. This is truly a great class that we all need to be extremely proud of. To the students, my message is very simple. Stay involved. Community service is the backbone of a healthy, vibrant society. Over the past 4 years, many of you have been exposed to community service through high school programs, and several of you have taken it a step further, volunteering throughout the valley, throughout the state, throughout this country, and across the globe. Service is not always easy, and it's seldom glamorous. But as you drive by an athletic field that you had a part in having installed, as you watch kids play sports that you've coached, as you visit a neighbor who you helped recover from a storm, you'll know that you're making a difference. Maybe not on a grand scale, but on a local scale. I especially want to acknowledge those members of the class of 2013 entering military service. Whether through an academy, ROTC, or enlistment, thank you for your service. Finally, stay involved. Build your future through supporting your community. Again, thank you for allowing me to be part of this ceremony. Enjoy each and every minute of this journey. Thank you.
Oops. Hello. I'm Lisa Wolf, and I have to tell you, I had serious writer's block when I sat down to write the speech. It's my third board president's commencement address, and I don't know much I can say that's original and not trite. So I thought about find your passion, be the change, YOLO. So I did what many of you will do. When you're in college and you need to write a paper or study for an exam, I procrastinated. I did everything on my chore list that I've been putting off. I even matched a basket of socks that have accumulated for years. As time ticked by and the pressure mounted, I told myself, okay, I'll just quickly check my email and then I'll get right to work. I got a couple giggles, and I decided to forward a particularly snarky email. And just after I hit the send button, I realized that I sent it to the superintendent. Wait, what? You know that awful feeling when you realize what you've done and it's too late to take it back. I was aghast. I screamed. I called my girlfriend for sympathy, and she laughed and laughed and laughed. And then she said, well, I guess you have the theme for your speech, Lisa. Always pause before you hit the send button. She meant it as a joke, but as you can see, I'm here to tell you, always pause before you hit the send button. I'm guessing that Dr. Smith got over my somewhat colorful email. Fortunately, I got off easy. Sometimes the repercussions of acting in haste could be much worse than a little embarrassment. I don't need to remind you of the importance of internet safety or share another one of those stories of folks doing really stupid stuff on Facebook and then losing their job. You surely have learned that already. You've heard those. Rather, the lesson to take a moment to pause before hitting the send button is an important one not only when online, but also in life. Pauses allow us to avoid making mistakes, but also they allow us to step out from our daily routines and do something positive for the world. This turf field, right now, that we received and stand on today, is a result of our community members stepping away from their regular jobs and family events to take a pause and contribute to our schools. Of your class's many accomplishments, my favorite was the Vietnam tribute. It was great because Mr. Bellows' students spent the year researching the soldiers, gathering display items, fundraising, and celebrating soldiers' lives with their families. Then they took a pause to express gratitude and empathy for the lives of the men they honored. Our football teams worked hard and played hard all season, and in the wake of Superstorm Sandy, they took a pause to adopt a family for Christmas. I had the privilege of reviewing the heartfelt thank you notes that they received. Those pauses pay dividends. It's interesting to note that successful leadership experience and demonstrated community service are often cited as better predictors of college success than SAT scores. You are more connected, more educated, and more tolerant than generations before you. Your generation is more worldly and sensitive to political, economic, and social injustice and can organize a response far faster than ever before. But it's also important to know when to pause. There is value in stepping back and assessing how we got to where we are, learning from the past, and knowing where we're going. Our school district aspires to produce well-rounded and socially conscious students that graduate ready for college, career, and life in a globally competitive economy. This class embodies those aspirations. Class of 2013, take the skills you've learned, find your passion, be the change, YOLO, and always pause before you hit the send button. Thank you.
Good evening. As principal of Hopewell Valley Central High School, I feel truly honored to have the opportunity to stand before our high school staff, the families and friends of our graduating seniors, and most of all, the members of the class of 2013 on their graduation night. And I might add that this is our very first graduation ceremony held on Ackerson Field, Hopewell's very own Field of Dreams. I would like to begin by thanking our staff for all of your hard work and for dedicating yourselves to help make this school year another successful one at Central High School. Your dedication to your profession, your commitment to the young people you teach, and your unwavering desire to help all of our students be successful in the classroom does not go unnoticed. Ralph Waldo Emerson once said that the secret to education lies in respecting the pupil. As principal, I believe that our staff unlocks that secret every day in the classrooms, and that Mr. Emerson's words are brought to life at our high school by a truly caring and dedicated staff. I would also like to say thank you to two of our district supervisors who have retired this year after many years of service, Mr. Jack Wolf and Mrs. Mary Yeomans. And I would like to add a special thank you to a colleague and, more importantly, a friend, Miss Kristen Inderly, who will be leaving us to take on a much bigger and far more important job. Kiki, you will be missed by many, but especially by me. Parents and guardians, you should take great pride in knowing that the guidance and love that you have given to the members of the class of 2013 will serve them well as they prepare to leave high school. Let me assure you that, like our teachers, you have been successful in nurturing your children into the very special young adults they are today. Parents, I congratulate you and thank you for the support you have given to our school through volunteer service and, more importantly, for being there to love and support your student through their high school years. Hopefully you share in the feeling that your graduates have lived up to your expectations and rewarded you with their achievements. You should be very proud. Members of the class of 2013, I would like to begin my talk by sharing with you that last summer I attended a wedding, and while I was sitting there listening to the bride and groom exchange their vows, the groomsman spoke about how he and his bride would be sharing a life together filled with many memorable moments. Moments that they would remember and moments that they might change their lives forever. As I listened to those vows, I thought to myself, isn't that really what our lives are? Aren't our lives in some way just a series of moments, special moments, that we remember which make up the essence of who we are? Years from now, when we look back on our lives, which moments will you remember? Seniors, I would like you to do me one small favor. I would like you to take a moment and reflect upon your 4 years of high school. Go ahead, close your eyes for a minute and think back. Close your eyes and think back over the last 4 years. Most of you are not closing your eyes. Where's that hypnotist guy from the post-prom when I could use him right now? If I were to ask you to tell me about your days at Central High School, it is unlikely that you would start at the beginning and go from there. More likely, you would only be able to remember certain moments in time. Some good, maybe some not so good. In 30 minutes from now, you will all be graduates of this amazing high school. You will begin creating more of those memorable moments that you will remember for years to come, maybe in some cases the rest of your lives. Will the moments you cherish outnumber the moments that you regret? Will there be special moments that you wish you had back that were so wonderful? How can we hope to experience more moments of joy instead of moments filled with disappointments? Let me share 3 very simple ideas that I believe are important in creating many more positive and memorable moments in our lives. First, hopefully you listened closely to Mandy's message about the importance of giving back. So many of you are blessed in numerous ways. You have wonderful, supportive parents, great lifelong friends that will always have your back, and now on top of it all, you will soon have a diploma from one of the very best high schools in the state of New Jersey. Actually, this is the best high school in the state of New Jersey. Although I could be a little biased. You are all so bright, and many of you are gifted athletically, musically, and in many more ways too numerous to mention. But you cannot keep those gifts to yourself, and you must be willing to give of yourself to those who may be less fortunate than you. You all have the ability to achieve much in this world, but I believe that our lives are never complete until we realize the importance of giving back. Second, let's all agree that after tonight, we are going to stop being so hard on ourselves and to give ourselves a break when things don't turn out perfectly. Remember that the person that you are going to spend the most time with during the rest of your life is yourself. With that in mind, try as hard as you can to be comfortable with who you are and don't let others define who you are. In knowing that you are a person who will be spending the most time with in the future, it is really important that you like yourself. Otherwise, you will be spending the rest of your life with somebody you don't really like very much. You should all be proud of who you are now and what you have accomplished to date. And let me remind you of what you have accomplished to date. You are soon to be graduates of the best high school in the entire state of New Jersey. Okay, I promise I'm not going to say that anymore tonight. Finally, I would like to share with you something that was said during another commencement speech delivered in 2012 by English teacher David McCullough from Wellesley High School in Massachusetts. Mr. McCullough created a national controversy when the YouTube video of his speech went viral. In his controversial speech, he made the statement that students of today are not special. And since astrophysicists have established the universe has no center, then obviously the students of today should not consider themselves to be the center of the universe. Obviously, what he said was taken out of context, but I guess I would have to agree with Mr. McCullough. Students, you are not the center of the universe. But I would like to go one step further in saying to the members of the class of 2013 that if you somehow are able to find in your heart the compassion, the patience, and the understanding for those that are closest to you, if you are always able to give the same respect and love that you deserve in return from the people in your lives that mean the most to you, if you can always find it in your heart to love those closest to you unconditionally, then although David McCullough is right by saying that you are not the center of the universe, you will at least be the center of their universe. Speaking of special moments brings in mind the lyrics from a song from the late Whitney Houston prior to the 1988 Olympics. Give me one moment in time when I'm more than I thought I could be, when all of my dreams are a heartbeat away and the answers are all up to me. Seniors, all of your dreams are a heartbeat away and the answers are all up to you. In closing, Rhea stated that she was proud to be your class president. I would like to add that I am equally proud to be able to say that I am the principal of the high school where the Hopewell Valley Central High School class of 2013 graduated from. Members of the class of 2013, right now I get to share a moment with you that I hope you will cherish forever. Dr. Smith, members of our Board of Education, I have the privilege and pleasure to present to you the Hopewell Valley Central High School class of 2013 for the conferring of their diplomas. As principal of the high school and with the faculty to bear witness, I am verifying that the candidates before you have fulfilled the graduation requirements established by the Hopewell Valley Regional School District and the state of New Jersey. Seniors, I wish you well. You are truly an amazing class, and I will miss you. Thank you.
Thank you, Principal Dare. On behalf of the Board of Education, it is with great pleasure that I accept these students as having met the requirements for a high school diploma in the state of New Jersey. I will keep my comments brief because I know at this point I am the last speaker between you and your diplomas. I congratulate all our seniors tonight. It is a very special night in your life. It's a seminal rite of passage and an evening you'll remember for the rest of your life. To get here this evening, you had to meet the most rigorous graduation standards in the history of the state of New Jersey. We're very proud of you, and you should share that feeling of pride and accomplishment. This class, as you've heard repeatedly, is particularly special in our history, with a group of young men and women who have distinguished themselves from other classes, from being actively involved in social and community causes to setting a new level of academic achievement that will be difficult for other classes to follow. And finally, as you've heard before, this is the first senior class to graduate on our new field. This dream was one that you helped come true. It was a dream that the Board of Education had, that members of the community had, and what we dreamed of was having graduation on a beautiful night like this for this class. So thank you for everyone for your hard work for doing that. I have 3 simple requests for you as you go down the road. First is to appreciate where you come from. You're the 48th class graduating from Hopewell Valley Central High School. What you might not know is Hopewell Valley regionalized in 1965, but the history of the district goes back much longer, back to 1894, and our history is incredibly unique. You'll learn to appreciate this uniqueness as you venture outside the Hopewell bubble and experience life. But I do hope that you'll return, like so many before you, to buy homes and raise families in this wonderful community. My second request is for you to give thanks to those who supported you. Regardless of your success, someone assisted you along the way and is most likely taking pride in your accomplishments tonight. Many of your supporters are here this evening and share this special moment with you. Your parents who guided you and supported you from preschool through final exams, your teachers who motivated and challenged you, maybe even an administrator who gave you a little bit of encouragement. This night is your night, but know for the rest of us in attendance, your accomplishments brings us happiness, satisfaction, and validation. My final request is for you to believe in your abilities. You are not to be swayed by others who don't believe in you. Trust in yourself. I encourage you to approach your bright futures with the excitement and enthusiasm that you have now and take advantage of every opportunity that's presented to you. As you've heard repeatedly through this evening, sometimes things don't work out. and if they don't work out, well, it's not the end. Mr. Dare, you've said what you needed to say by the state requirements. I have said what I needed to say by the state requirements. These students have met all graduation requirements from the state of New Jersey, and I turn it back over to you for the conferring of your diplomas. Congratulations, seniors, and remember, you will always be part of our school community.
Lisa, you're going to be on this side. Yeah, no. You're good. Shake hands with me. We'll give you the cue to start. Where do we go?
Louis Jin.
William Sinclair Cleveland.
Megan Hill.
Sarah Rose Ehrenberg.
Lauren Maida.
Christian David Acuna.
Hina Afridi.
M. Omar Afridi.
Azniv Agababian.
Stephen Joseph Amato.
Paige Donna Anderson.
Philip Angelastro.
Keyshawn Antala.
David Atkins.
Rachel Lynn Atkins.
Teen Bashow.
Eric Samuel Barbera.
Raquel Finlay Barnes.
Michael Barr.
Robert Nigel Bates.
Brianna Lynn Bauer.
Emma Leanne Beecham.
Matthew Bagley.
Claire Elise Begrovich.
Chandler Bell.
Sarah Elizabeth Bell.
Jessica Zintz Bernstein.
Nicholas Joseph Byer.
Sporthy Bata.
Faith Baranian.
Ryan John Brady.
Kelsey Nicole Bregenzer.
Robert Darby Brooke.
Michael Lee Brooks.
Alexander Johann Brower.
Kyle Brown.
Scott Michael Brown.
Eric Brownstein.
Alec Bruns.
Alexis Burrows.
Ian Thomas Butler.
Murphy Butler.
Ashley Nicole Karam.
Emiliano Carrillo Aoun.
Frank Cassavel.
Brody Katharina.
James Patrick Caulfield.
Sarah Jean Chandler.
Stuart Chester.
Semi Cintron.
Megan Marie Clem.
Emily Ann Coco.
Lindsay Colindoni.
Zoe Sierra Commons.
Emma Compton.
Mary Concannon.
Lauren Elizabeth Condon.
Forrest Conrad.
Daniel Cooper.
Zachary Cooper.
Lindsay Corrado.
Daniel Ryan Crarin.
Ariana Tabitha Cruz.
Janet Lynn Dana.
Sarah Elizabeth Davitelis.
Nicholas John DiBenedetto.
Brian Dominic DeGennaro.
Mariel Del Castillo.
Riddhi Ajay Deshpande.
Elena Grace DiDonato.
Jennifer Lee Didden.
Christian Voorhees Dietz.
Samuel DiGaetano.
Catherine Real Dillingham.
Dottie Ann Domboski.
David Doro.
Michael Eckel.
Wyatt Michael Enurado.
Simone Evans.
Ryan Fanning.
Diana Nicole Fass.
Ashley Lynn Fennelly.
Marissa Fernandez.
Lucas Ferreira.
Kelly Mae Finnegan.
Kyle Fisher.
Jennifer Fletcher.
Fenny Flicker.
Corey Taylor Fredericks.
Kelly French.
Joseph Gambino III.
Joseph Ganji.
Sophie Ann Gardner.
Isabella Grace Gargioni.
Brandon Christopher Geddes.
Aaron Dwecky.
William Joseph Gibson.
Lauren Mary Gilmore.
Harrison Giordano.
Miranda Emily Goldman.
Jacob Goldstein.
Caroline Frances Goodwin.
Andrew Stewart Gordon.
Kevin Gordon.
Noah Gordon.
Jonathan Enrique Govantes.
Benjamin Nash Granzo.
Taylor Ray Gribben.
Ellen Griffin.
Emily Griffin.
Jessica Danielle Gruner.
Rosemary Ruth Gurak.
Christopher Gutierrez.
Alec Thomas Hazy.
Thomas Harrison Hartshorn.
Caitlin Rose Hayden.
Tiffany Haitayan.
Kristen Claire Hedgedis.
Eric Heinzel.
Lauren Hyban.
Matthew Hilario.
Austin Russell Hill.
Clifton Scott Hilliard.
Alora Nicole Hillman.
Garrett Hickson.
Julia Lee Hoffman.
Jason Holly.
Christopher Holmes.
Thomas Huber.
Jeremy Edward Hunt.
Molly Elizabeth Hunt.
John Eiton.
Casey Townsend Jackson.
Lily Claire Jenkins.
Case Andrew Johnson.
Ian Johnson.
Trevor Johnson.
Natalie Kowalik.
Jackson Keeler.
Alana Wesleyanne Kersey.
Aliyah Naz Khan.
Summer Kokersberger.
Cassidy Kozarski.
Juliana Cramp.
James Chrysalevitz.
Ryan Christopher Kaczynski.
Kyle Michael Kushik.
Haley Aaron Lamb.
Charlotte Grace Laracy.
Cody Larkin.
Hannah Lear.
Christopher Lee.
Gun-hee Lee.
Lloyd Lewis.
Nicholas Julian Lewis.
Jessica Ashley Lulis.
Amanda Liu.
Carrie Liu.
Julia Ann Lesh.
Shannon Lonchar.
Samuel Dyer Ludgen.
Olivia Ludwig.
Gianna Nicole Maldari.
Jessica Manning.
Con Robert Morozli.
Christina Maria Mastriani.
Brittany Marie Matzer.
Emma Max.
Allison McCarthy.
Donald McGrath.
Meredith Grace Meyer.
Louisa Mazinski. Maya Miller.
Elizabeth Haley Mintz.
Gianni Momo.
Lindsay Eleanor Moonen.
Claire Moore.
Adil Magal.
Brendan Murphy.
Samantha Marie Nagy.
Scott Nash.
Joseph Spencer Needham.
Madeline Nider.
Kiara Nadari.
James Charles Novobilski.
Natalia Catherine Ohalski.
Quinn Aaron O'Leary.
Kristen Olsick.
Jennifer Ordonez.
Jared Bradley Edward Palker.
Brian James Payne.
Veronica Parado.
Eric Parker.
Casey Lynn Perrette.
Emily Tappan Peters.
Logan Pazzillo.
Sarah Ann Pfaff.
August McAllister Pfluger.
Matthew Piemonte.
Adam Altman Porsche.
Nisha Pradhan.
Stephen Anthony Profetto III.
Nicole Stephanie Provost.
Charlotte Prudhomme.
Casey Umlauf Quinto.
Michaela Cavale.
Shreya Rane.
Travis Reed.
Melissa Reinhart.
Julia Ann Wrench.
Anne Marie Rebecca.
William Rich Jr.
Sean Richards.
Matthew Rickmeyer.
Arthur Ingar Ringson.
Caitlin Rips.
Andrew Rizziello.
Fabian Rodriguez.
Laurette Elizabeth Rodriguez.
Maurice Rodriguez.
Melissa Ann Rollwood.
Sophia Nastasia Rosenthal.
Michael Rossi.
Matthew Royer.
Samuel Robert Zaharchuk.
John Raymond Salyards.
Nicole Sanders.
Brian William Sanford.
Alyssa Brooke Sanford.
Christopher Santos.
Victoria Rachel Savino.
Rebecca Paige Schnorr.
Emma Eleanor Schoenberger.
Bailey Schrader.
Adam Shutsky.
Hager Salim.
Ryan Michael Shade.
Daniel Shake.
Andrew Theodore Shatinsky.
Michael Patrick Sheehan.
Nicholas Edward Sykowski.
Richard Sigilino.
Sean Christian Slattery.
Cheyenne Slimmer.
Jessica Slobisky.
Heather Margaret Smith.
Hannah Jane Solomon.
John Soshin.
Madeline Autumn Spencer.
Clara Carol Steiner.
Jordan Andrew Stella.
Lauren Swords.
Shrey Tanasia.
Helen Tangway.
Paige Margaret Tartaglia.
Nicholas Taylor.
Jonathan Leon Torres.
Sarah Sophia Toomey.
Javon Turner Van Schaik.
Lauren Ann Vandewater.
Andreas Vermeulen.
Dominic Vetri.
Andrew Wagner.
Vincent Walsh.
Michelle Amy Wan.
Megan Webb.
Samuel Jacob Wiener.
Aaron Weisinger Flood.
Ian Wells.
Tristan Wheatley.
Emily Charlotte Whitaker.
Zachary Ramon Williams.
Keegan Wilson.
Kelly Wilson.
Claudia Winters.
Annalisa Wittershine.
Natalia Witera.
Gabrielle Nicole Woods.
Naba Zamir.
Asher Zerbib.
Kenny Zhang.
Rhea Sabnis.
Samantha Rebecca Lee.
Sleep tonight, and may your dreams be realized. If the thundercloud passes rain, so let it rain, rain down on him. So let it be. So let it be.
Sleep tonight, and may your dreams be realized. If the thundercloud passes rain, so let it rain. Let it rain. Rain on him.
Do 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 do.
better tell them what they hear, 'cause they might just run away from you. You'll never know what went well. Then again, it just depends on how much of time is left for you. I've got the highest mountains, I've got the deepest rivers. You can have it all, but life keeps moving.
Take it in, but don't look down. I'm on top of the world, hey. I'm on top of the world, hey. Waiting on this for a while now. Paying my dues to the dirt. I've been waiting to smile, hey. Been holding it for a while, hey. Take it with me if I can. Dreaming at least as a child. I'm on top of the world.
I tried to cut these corners, tried to take the easy way out. I kept on falling short of something. I could have gave up then, but then again I couldn't have, 'cause I traveled all this way for something.
Take it in, but don't look down. I'm on top of the world, hey. I'm on top of the world, hey. Waiting on this for a while now. Paying my dues to the dirt. I've been waiting to smile, hey. Holding it in for a while, hey. Take it with me if I can. Dreaming of this as a child. I'm on top of the world. I'm on top of the world, hey. I'm on top of the world, hey. Waiting on this for a while now. Paying my dues to the dirt. I've been waiting to smile, hey. Holding it for a while, hey. Take it with me if I can. Dreaming of this as a child. And I know it's hard when you're falling down, and it's a long way up when you hit the ground. Get up now, get up, get up now. And I know it's hard when you're falling down, and it's a long way up when you hit the ground. Get up now, get up, get up now. I'm on top of the world, hey. I'm on top of the world, hey. Waiting on this for a while now. Paying my dues to the dirt. I've been waiting to smile, hey. Holding it in for a while, hey. Take it with me if I can. Dreaming of this as a child. I'm on top of the world, hey. I'm on top of the world, hey. Waiting on this for a while now. Paying my dues to the dirt. I've been waiting to smile, hey. Holding it in for a while, hey. Take it with me if I can. Dreaming of this as a child. I'm on top of the world.
One, two. 1, 2, ready,